Hey guys, what is going on? This is ShrewdCarrot, and today I'm bringing you a quick peek on Dungeons & Dragons Online Eberron Edition, or DDO for short. It is a MMORPG game published by Atari and is developed by Turbine. This is a 3D action game, looks like Vindictus or Dragon Nest. And if you've ever heard of Dungeons & Dragons, it is a board game, and this is based loosely on the D&D 3.5 rule set. Now, this game has been through several expansions. I honestly have no idea how many, but it has been quite a few. And when this game first came out back in February of 2006, this game was a pay-to-play. You had to buy it and all that good stuff that no one really likes to do. As of September 9th, 2009, DDO is a free-to-play game with microtransactions, and also there's a VIP status for those who pay a subscription fee. Now, I am a I'm a free-to-play user, but maybe later if I decide I want to play some of the classes that you have to buy or some of the races, I may become a pay-to-play user, but I'm not sure. I haven't really considered that yet. Now, at the beginning, I forgot to mention that as a action game like Vindictus and Dragon Nest, this is a instance-based game with, as of course, a town system. And basically, whenever you leave town, even if you're not going into one of these set instances, if you leave the town, you are then in an instance. So, like, even the zone's not a town is an instance, which is kind of cool. It's kind of original, I think. I haven't really, played a whole lot of games like this, but this is definitely one of the better ones in my opinion, and I'll talk about how I find that this is a really good one later, even though this is quite an old game. 2008? It's no, 2006 I think. It's a pretty old game, but it still is very good. The UI could be better, but the graphics are still great for the time it's in right now. Now, there are I think 8 different races: humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, warforged, drow, half-elf, and half-orc. Now, they sound pretty cool. The last 4 I mentioned, warforged, drow, half-elf, or half-orc, you need to pay in order to play those races, which is, it would be nice if they had more races free to play, more of the classes free to play, which I'll talk about later. But if you guys are familiar with Dungeons & Dragons world, they're missing like Gnome, Kalshatar, Shifter, Changeling, and other things like that. But they still have 8 races. It's quite a lot more than a lot of games have. I mean, I think it might even be more than World of Warcraft. I'm not sure. Now this game has 11 classes. 11 playable classes with no race restrictions, which is pretty cool. Now, there are a few classes which are prestige classes too, but I'll talk about the classes. There are 3. They're called styles: melee, specialist, and magic. Now, in the melee style, there's 4 classes for each style. For melee, there is barbarian, fighter, monk, and paladin, and monk is a pay-to-play class, so you cannot play that without paying. For the specialist, there is ranger, rogue, bard, and artificer. I don't know if it's pronounced artificer or not, but I call it artificer. It's the guy who uses artifacts, basically. And artifact person Dewey is a pay-to-play class as well. Now, for the magic, there is a cleric, which is your healing class. There's favored soul, sorcerer, and wizard. Now, I believe favored soul is also a pay-to-play class. Now, there's also a druid, and there are psionic classes, which are, honestly, I have no idea what those are, but that's what it says. Now, if you're watching the video while I'm doing this, I just finished what is a puzzle. Now, there are puzzles in quite a few of the instances they'll play through. It's a very unique feature of this game that a lot of other action games or even MMORPG games don't have. It's very fun. They're very fun to do. Like, a lot of them are really cool like that. And one thing I want to mention though are the levels. I think the level cap is only level 20 unless they raised it. So let me explain to you why it's so hard to get to level 20. each of the levels are broken down into 5 different ranks. So each rank is basically a level, but it takes you to get 5 of these ranks in order to advance to the next level. So, you know, you basically have to level 5 times before you can actually level, which is a kind of interesting, it's definitely unique. I don't think I've ever encountered another game that does something like that, but you know, it is kind of nice, it's kind of fun, it's kind of a unique thing, which is always good in MRPG, is uniqueness. So I'm going to be ending off this review. So I'm going to give the graphics an 8 because they may be mildly, you know, they are definitely older graphics, but they're still really, really nice. They definitely appeal to me, like a lot of games graphics do, but a lot of them don't. But this one in particular, it does appeal to me, so that's something good. For the gameplay mechanics, I'm also going to give an 8 because, you know, I like them. They're smooth. They're easy. They're easy to learn. They're easy to use. It's a very, you know, easy thing to do. And the character creation, I actually just released a character creation video 2 days ago because yesterday I put out the tutorial video. But I'm going to give the character creation a 7 because compared to a lot of games, it is very well done. There are a lot of options, there's lots of hair colors, and you get to customize your class with spells, your attributes, and you know, your feats and stuff like that. So it is quite unique. It's very good. I didn't get a chance to talk about feats, so I'm going to do that right now because I think I still have a bit of time left before the video ends. So the feats are something you just pick at the beginning. They're basically abilities. They can be active or passive abilities that you can get at the beginning, which basically just are used to better your character and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess this is the end of the video. So until the next video, guys, peace.